Why, hello there. How you doing, everybody? We're finally starting Crash 3 today, or also known as Crash Warped. It takes place right after Crash 2 left off, as you can see, though I never did Crash 2, so some of you may not be able to see. Anyways, so, I'll just shut up now. You guys can watch the cutscene. Okay, well, with all that out of the way, let's get started with Crash Bandicoot 3. Well, personally, this is my favorite Crash Bandicoot, and let me just quickly explain how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to make a bunch of 10-minute videos going about to the time limit, and then just going from there. Now, each level has at least one crystal, one gem, and one relic. But some levels have 2 gems, like this one, for example. Now sometimes it'll be a clear gem, sometimes it'll be colored. And occasionally we may or may not be able to get the second gem and everything.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh look, I have a mask helping me too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Yes, we will. So as I was saying, occasionally we will be able to get the second gem, sometimes we won't be able to. So occasionally we'll have to skip to another level and then go back to it, etc., etc. Anyways, but to get the regular crystal, you just have to get to about halfway through the level and then just get from, point A to point B. That's how a Crash game works. Now to get the gem, however, you need to smash all the crates. Now for those of you who haven't played a Crash game before, the little apple-looking things, which are called Wumpa Fruit, they're basically not your health meter, since Crash doesn't really have a health meter. He's basically just like one-hit kill. Although that little mask following you, who you saw, he's the same guy you saw earlier. He basically is your health meter. If he's there, he basically acts as like a shield for you, I guess you could say. And whenever you take a hit, he'll take it for you, but when he's not there, you're dead. Now when he's that color, that means you can take 2 hits. And when you get him 3 times, you become invincible. Anyways, this is a bonus area. You can die here, but you won't lose a life, and you can come back here as many times as you want if you do die. And yes, all the crates here do count towards the crates in the level in order to get the gem. Now that one was easy. It's only 7 crates, but it's level 1, people. Come on. What do you expect? Yes, well, for the time being, it will be very easy to get everything. Once we get farther in the game, it'll be a lot harder. I gotta tell you though, I used to love this game when I was a kid. Played it all the time. Next to Spyro, this was probably my most played game on the PlayStation. Sadly though, I never was able to get Crash Bandicoot 2. I had Crash Bandicoot 1, Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, and this one. Although Crash Bash got scratched. I don't remember what happened to Crash Team Racing. And Crash Bandicoot, I think I gave to my cousin. So we got the gem, we got the crystal. Alright. But we're not done with that level just yet. We still have to get one more thing, which is known as a relic. The relics are basically, you get them by doing a time trial. You need to beat the original time, in this case is 1 minute and 3 seconds. Aku will explain.
Coco, if you have already retrieved a level's crystal, then you will find a floating clock when you enter for the second time. This floating clock activates time trial mode. Grab it, and the clock will start ticking. Race for the end to get the best time. But beware, some elements will change.
I'm not exactly sure what he means by that, but I do know for a fact that some boxes will change and will have a number on them, meaning you can, which means you can, Christ, I forget. I didn't know you could do that. Basically, like that number 2, it gives you 2 extra seconds. Now, you don't need to go through the bonus world, you don't need to get the boxes, you don't need to get anything. You just need to get to the end of the level in that time limit. Now, you won't die or anything if you don't get there in time, but if you don't break the record, you don't get the relic, which, in order to beat the game 100%, you need to get. Almost there, just a little farther. We can do this. It is a lot easier if you have the speedy boots, though, or whatever the hell they're called. Are you kidding, right? And your initials. Put in my initials, I suppose. We'll do a restart trial. You know, when I was a kid, I always used to try to kill that chicken. I never could do it. I actually found out there is a way to kill them, but you can't do it till a lot later in the game. Okay, I think I just need to get used to doing the time trials again. Okay, that was fucked up. Yeah, the famous AAA. The best person to ever play video games. Alright, well, we'll see you next level.